Good morning, I'm Cole Barnett. It is 26 degrees and cloudy in the city of Evansville. More in the forecast just a moment, but first, a look at today's news. A former University of Evansville employee has pled guilty to charges related to theft, forgery, and fraud. That employee was Zachary Brock, who was arrested last January after allegedly stealing male and women's underwear when he worked as a locksmith. He'll be sentenced in Vanderburgh County Circuit Court on February 24th. Animal cruelty remains a pressing issue in the tri-state, and there have been at least 2 reports of it this week. Tuesday night, a dog was dumped in the parking lot of Joann Fabrics off of Green River Road, and on Wednesday, a dog was reported being in the backyard with no food, water, or shelter. Both dogs were taken to Vanderburgh Animal Control. Indiana Governor Mike Braun has signed 9 executive orders focused on abortion. Braun signed an order directing state agencies to ensure the state abortion laws are, quote, fully and faithfully executed, including submitting terminated pregnancy reports. The abortion ban in the state allows for a procedure only if there is a deadly fetal anomaly, if the mother's life or health is at risk, or if the pregnancy was the result of incest or rape. Indiana lawmakers are moving forward with plans to expand the state's Lifeline law, which protects those seeking emergency help in alcohol-related cases. A Senate committee unanimously approved a bill to extend immunity to individuals in distress due to excessive drinking. Rebecca Steiner is vice president of the Purdue University student body. She says this bill will encourage more students to seek help in emergencies.
The Indiana Lifeline Law provides amnesty from arrest or prosecution to those seeking medical attention for underage drinking. The parties protected under this law are the caller and those who assist the caller, stay on scene, and remain compliant. The person in need of medical attention is not protected to this day.
Some critics question whether the law's broader scope could create enforcement challenges or overwhelm emergency services with non-critical calls. Purdue University student body president Jason Packard told lawmakers he supports the amendment to broaden protections. He says it will also be imperative to educate the community about the changes to drive better outcomes.
With this change, it gives them protection, and it makes educating students on this topic much easier. And it's a much more convincing message for them to remember when they're in that scary situation to take decisive action and call 911 to save a life.
The Lifeline Law was first enacted in 2012 and revised in 2014, giving immunity to minors reporting emergencies. If the latest amendment passes, it adds another layer of protection for Hoosiers while fueling debate over how best to balance safety and accountability. The legendary and incredibly influential filmmaker David Lynch passed away last week. His loss was felt by those who loved him personally and those who loved his films. Mr. McManus Woodend, a professor of digital media at USI and former Geico caveman actor, was able to meet Lynch and said this is some of the advice that he gave him.
We individually could create change within ourselves, which would then create change within our communities.
David Lynch was able to change himself for the better through the practice of transcendental meditation, which his foundation,